having Kamala Harris, irrespective of race and gender, is one of the most qualified people ever to be named a vice presidential candidate nominee.
So I just heard that. I heard it today that she doesn't meet the requirements. And by the way, the lawyer that wrote that piece is a very highly qualified, very talented lawyer. I have no idea if that's right. I would have assumed the Democrats would have checked that out before she gets chosen to run for vice president. But that's a very serious. You're saying that they're saying that she doesn't qualify because she wasn't born in this country.
Just like on YouTube, figure your brain some new food. Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. I ask that you check out the rest of my videos. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. Birtherism is on the rise again, people. And for most of you who are wondering what is the term birtherism, the term birtherism is a conspiracy theory about one's birthplace that actually, I think birtherism started with the Obama campaign in the United States of America, where Donald Trump was suspicious of Obama's nationality and his place of birth. Well, that is on the rise again, and of course it's of no surprise because Kamala Harris, who is an African American, is the nominated or the chosen one, that sounds better, the chosen one for Joe Biden's campaign. So if Joe Biden's become president, Kamala Harris will be the first African American female, the first female, period, the first female to have such a rank in the Oval Office. So I'm getting excited here, but let me level out. If Joe Biden's become the United States of America's next president, Kamala Harris will be the vice president. That would make the first female of any ethnicity the vice president, and that would make the first black female the vice president. So history's in the making. You know, it is most likely that Joe Biden will win. So why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because Kamala Harris, she has a very colorful background. She has a multinational background. So her father is Jamaican and her mother is Indian. So her father is from my birthplace, Jamaica. Her mother is from India. And Kamala Harris, for all those who are suspicious about her nationality and her place of birth, Kamala Harris was born in Oakland, California, 1964, in the United States of America. Let me say that again, in the United States of America. So she is all American. But obviously that wouldn't be an open and shut case with Donald Trump administration being active in the United States of America. She's black, so right away, she's definitely suspicious to be not American. Where Donald Trump is concerned, all black people, whether you are trying to get in the race of politics or whether you're just trying to get a job at McDonald's, to Donald Trump, you are not American. You're not American because you're black. In Donald Trump's racist eyes, he doesn't see black people belonging in America and he doesn't see them as American. In respect to Donald Trump disregards any writings of the Constitution that defines black people as United States of America citizens. So I had to jump on this topic to defend Kamala Harris, of course, because she has Jamaican heritage. And I want Donald Trump to know that even though he sized up Kamala Harris and he sized up Jamaica, maybe he have a misconception of our little tiny island in the Caribbean. The statistics that's published online may say it's 2.9 million of us, near 3 million, and Donald Trump may just say, wow, they're a small country. But Donald Trump have to understand that when it comes to Jamaicans, I don't know too much about the Indian nationalities or the Indian culture, but the Indians that I've came across from India, the real Indians, they have a more calmer personality. They approach conflicts in a more calmer way. But the Jamaican side of things, we kind of take it head on. You know, we are fearless when it comes to conflict. And Donald Trump has to keep in mind that there is a lot of us sprinkled all over the world. He has to understand that all of us are not unintelligent. We are not all ignorant people. And we have our eyes on him, and we have our eyes on how he's treating black people in America and how he's treating anyone that's attached to the Caribbean and or Jamaica. So Donald Trump have to understand that there is no way he could insinuate some ineligibility about a legitimate Jamaican. That was a mouthful. Donald Trump have to understand there's no way that he could insinuate any ineligibility about a legitimate person that holds Jamaican heritage without anyone, especially me, coming at him. I have to come at the Don. Everybody knows that I am not a fan of Donald Trump. However, even though I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, I don't wait for every moment to attack Donald Trump or criticize Donald Trump. If he should ever say something right or something positive, I would equally give him credit. But it just never happened. Donald Trump is racist. Donald Trump is sexist. Donald Trump qualified for all the ist that's out there. Even this word, birtherism. Birtherism, I think it's Donald Trump's presence in this world that has created that word. The guy has a problem with everyone and everything. Maybe the only person Donald Trump see fit to be in this world is Donald Trump. Anyway, let's not get off track. Let's keep it there. So I'm here defending Kamala Harris. I'm defending her obviously because she holds some Jamaican heritage. But all that bias to the side, let me tell you the other reason why I'm here defending her. Kamala Harris is running with Joe Biden. And Joe Biden is of the Democratic Party of the United States of America, which I 100% support. What I'm saying is, if I lived in the United States of America and if I had to vote in the United States of America, it would be the Democratic Party all the way. Republican would have no chance with me. Joe Biden has a good rep being the vice president for Obama, and I was a supporter of Obama, not only because he's black. I like the fact of Obama being for the Democratic Party, and I like the policies that he promoted, and I like the efforts that he made to try to offer all Americans, black and white, some level of equality and fairness in treatment. I like the fact that Obama reached out to people that were wrongly convicted and have some of them relief of those injustice. I like all of that, you understand? So it's not only because we share the same shade of skin. So back to Joe Biden. Joe Biden had a list of qualified females to choose from to become the next vice president. And I believe that Kamala Harris was the best pick. Not that the others were less qualified than her. There were other people that exercised greatly in their government jobs, in their government occupation. There's other people that show that they would be strong on justice reform and stuff like that. So without dragging this one out, why do I think Kamala Harris is the best pick? Here's the thing. Kamala Harris represents a variety of people. First of all, she represents females. And females need to be inspired and need to feel and need to have the confidence that they too can be in the position of the men. You know, the United States of America has a history of all men being in the Oval Office. Okay, Kamala Harris, first and foremost, represents Black American, other than women, so it's not first and foremost. So secondly, she represents Black American women. She is a black woman that was born in the United States of America. She is the face of all black women. But So was other potential candidate. But what Kamala Harris has over those potential candidates, in my opinion, is the fact that she has a immigrant background. Mother and father has the immigration story. And when it comes to the United States of America, we know the United States of America is a country that its population is actually made up of majority immigrants. If it weren't for immigrants, the United States of America would have almost no one there. This is what I'm saying. So Kamala Harris also sells the land of opportunity tune. She sells that story. She sells the story that if you come to the United States of America, if you work hard, you can actually achieve something. You can be something. Whether that is you achieving it first time, or whether that's a legacy that your children achieve who were born in the United States of America or who attained the United States of American citizenship. The next thing Kamala Harris represents is she represents the Caribbean people. She represents Black Caribbean people, in particular Jamaica, but she represents Caribbean people. And we all know in the United States of America, all over, there is a whole lot of Caribbean Americans living in the United States of America. She also represents Indian Americans. She represents not only Indian Americans, but she represents Asian Americans, because the Indian culture is of the Asian ethnicity. So she represents so much. So her presence, especially in this time when the United States of America is suffering from racial weathers, where Black Lives Matter is a constant overcast, where George Floyd was recently a storm, a hurricane that tore through the United States of America and ricocheting, affecting the rest of the world. Kamala Harris, all of her work credits aside, is the ideal candidate, kind of like showing the world that America needs to change its face. America needs not only to apologize and not only to have white people protesting with black people, but to show that black people are no longer the underdogs. America has to change the way the world looks at it. It has to change its image. So it is time for a black person, a black woman, to be in the Oval Office as well, and show the world that racial divide in the United States of America is of the past. And now this is not only a black vice president. This is a black vice president of immigrant background, of Jamaican descent, Indian descent. There was Colin Powell. Most people may not or may know about Colin Powell, and Colin Powell is of Jamaican parents. And he served under, I believe, 4 of the United States of America president. Now, because Colin Powell was linked to the military, the army, a lot of people don't know that immigrants are children of immigrants, especially black children, have been playing a part in U.S. politics for a long time. And that is appreciated, but I believe that it's about time that we get black people, black Americans, or black children from immigrant parents that have worked and invested their blood, sweat, and tears in that country to also be in the forefront of its politics and be in a position where they too can call shots. So I have nothing against the other candidates that Joe Biden could pick, but I believe Kamala Harris, her representation in ethnicity spreads wider than the others, and the United States of America need that at the moment. What I'm trying to say is a black American, for example, like Rice, a black American whose history or whose family tree goes as far back as just America, it's all good and it's all great. But considering the temperature of the United States of America now, considering the racial divide and the racist president that was not only against black people but was against foreigners when he first came into office. There was ban on this country, there was ban on this country, want to send these people home and send these people home. The world is upset. The world is upset with Donald Trump's presidency. And having someone like Kamala Harris as vice president is not only a change in the face of the United States of America, but it's also shown the people of the United States of America and the people of the world that America welcomes all, and equal opportunity is for everyone here, and racism and sexism is not tolerated. So for all the people who supported Donald Trump in the views of sexism towards women and racism towards foreigners and immigrants and children with immigrant parents, this voting in Joe Biden is a lesson to these people. It's a lesson to Donald Trump and his followers to let them know that those times might have been in the past, but is no more. This is a new generation with a newer voice, and we're gonna eradicate that kind of reality. When Donald Trump is out of office and his followers are living their own lives, no one can stop them from being racist and sexist and support that kind of belief. To each their own. But to model the United States of America as a country, the United States of America needs to vote for Joe Biden, needs to vote for Kamala Harris, and let the world see that the United States, even though it might have fell from grace throughout Donald Trump's presidency, is now back on its feet. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me echo it one more time. No way Donald Trump can insinuate or try or attempt to diss anyone, black or especially of Jamaican heritage, without me opening up my mouth and setting the record straight. Donald Trump might be a god in his own little mind and his own little world. I respect Donald Trump and all his tendencies, whether they're racist, whether they're biased, whether they're prejudiced, but at the same time he has to understand that his voice doesn't run the marathon. You understand what I'm saying? So Jamaica, we always say we're little but we're Chalawa. And to the possible next first lady, let me just say, I'm sure 100% you've got the Indian nation behind you, but don't think for a second that you don't have the Jamaicans behind you. Whether we're living in Jamaica, whether we are in Europe or Africa or wherever, we've got our eyes on you and we're rooting for you and Joe Biden, that Joe Biden will be elected for the next U.S. president. Anyway, people, let me know what y'all think about this one. Like I said, I just had to come and share my piece. As you know, on my channel, I appreciate thumbs up. I even appreciate thumbs down. I appreciate agreement and disagreement. Why? That's right. Each one teach one, people. You've reached the end of my video, and that in itself is a support that I truly appreciate. And while I'm at it, I will take this time out to let you guys know other ways that you can support my channel. The first and simplest way that you can support my channel is by giving this video a thumbs up. And the second and most important way that you can support this channel is by hitting that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel and follow me through my YouTube journey. Other ways that you can support my channel is by going to my Teespring online store and buying some of my merch. And another way that you guys can also support this channel is by joining me in Patreon to give me a contribution to support what I do on YouTube and what I do to entertain you guys. Once again, I want to thank you guys for your continuous support and ask that you join me, Ian T. Sebast, on YouTube and see where my journey takes me. Until next time, people, peace.